Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Kickoff taken at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go,
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
On first down, it's Richardson. And a man is there to knock that away.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Evans now to return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. He cuts it through the defense. It goes. Room to burn. He mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked! Wow, nearly the unthinkable. He almost turned the block into 2 points, but they caught up to him at the very last second for the tackle.
Hey, Kate, how many times over the years have you seen an extra point miss like that, and you see the cameras pan over to, I don't know, Peyton Manning sitting on a bench, and the look of disgust he has, knowing the offense just drove down the field, did their job in what should be an automatic and a given in this league, turns out to get blocked.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And they pick it up, time to push for that marker. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
2nd and 3 now. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Play action with Richardson. State, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Indianapolis. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Colts pick it up. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown. The Colts capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop. In the definition of a splash play defensively, you don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Gay with the point after. And the Colts lead by 15 now. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Check. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
They'll come from out throwing. Gets everything he has under this throw. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Second and 10 now. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Hunt.
They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have themselves another first and 10. From midfield now. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
The throw is caught. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Spears. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board. Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. They're out and set. First and 10. They're going play action. On the move, headed right. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They have second down behind the sticks.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19, private, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Trying again following the sack. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Pass is hauled in by the running back. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down throw here from Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He puts some air under this one, deep right. They connect on the deep shot. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat.
Yo, how is you doing motion hikes, bro? Like real shit.
Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk.
The motherfuckers, I mean, I'm sure you know the rules that the player gotta be set before you can hike the ball.
By 19. Stonehouse now. Kick this
Like,
one
yo, I
away.
swear, man, it don't make no sense how motherfuckers be good and still do fucking cheese shit to score and shit. Like, dog, you just won a Super Bowl. What are you breaking rules for?
What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
God damn, man. Like, I swear, I don't understand it, man.
And the drive will start
Then as soon as the motherfucker say something, you wrong. Shit is crazy.
Give up the middle.
As soon as the motherfucker complain or report you, he's crying.
You know, kid, I like to call these body.
Y'all niggas out here just breaking rules blatantly. You know damn well you can't do what you just
To
did.
move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach
I had
this
enough of y'all
second half.
niggas flip plays and shit as it is. Talking about y'all
Now he'll throw.
don't y'all do it for no reason. I mean, it's no reason that y'all do it for. Shit. Fuck out of here.
His wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team
Kills me,
gotta
man.
hit those
Kills me.
passes in the short
Fuckers just lie and do shit like you dumb.
move the ball in this league.
Switch guys. They switch guys all of a sudden for what? All of a sudden, motherfuckers just flipping the field and flipping plays.
3rd down.
They doing it to see who's sticking out, even though they ain't did it all game.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate,
I don't even care. Like, it's losing. I don't even give a fuck about Madden this year. But it's just the point. Like, motherfuckers just breaking rules. Why, man?
A much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for
Up
2.
by fucking 20
8 yards to
damn
go.
near
Let's see
and
how they approach
still
this second down.
I guess if it's worth getting guys suspended, well, I shouldn't care.
Back to throw now. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense.
They don't give a fuck about the suspensions. Why should I?
But to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
19 Lions.
Why is that like that? That was retarded.
Throw on third down. Throw right side. Caught
That
by
was
Thomas.
retarded. That why they give me that route? I did not do
They're
that.
going to mark him at the 48.
I guess they must not have
They're
it.
going for this. The ball's out. The
Come
ball's
on,
out.
man. He was clearly down. Like,
Pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here.
I can't challenge it again. Like, that's another thing. This game, I fucking hate that, you know.
On fourth,
Swear to
actually
God.
works. They got the
Give you a
first down.
fucking thing, you can't even challenge the plays. Because it's locked every time. Like, this game is so fucking dumb, man.
For the waiter dropped the play.
Oh, God, man.
Designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Motherfuckers like, fuck this whole game up completely. The fuck is the point of a challenge for if the shit is locked every time? It's not under 2 minutes.
Second and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down.
Fucking
You get yards
retarded,
like that in
man.
the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
You might as well keep breaking the rules now and get your points up.
That's going to be caught by Mitchell.
So they gonna sit next
And
week
they'll pick up
anyway.
enough to move the chains.
Go ahead and get your stats up, brother.
Offense here. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Colts with a chance to boost their lead. Second down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's got it at the 6. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It is where broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns and 4 drives, Ross. I think we can throw it under perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing that you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that perspective. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts continue piling onto this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60, no! 18, Pioneer! Take go!
Throwing now from the gun. That one is incomplete.
This nigga's like, I swear, man.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up.
Let's go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Another turnover, this time it's an interception. And the Colts take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Blown back gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Why ain't my shit working? Like, this is what I'm talking
Snap
about,
down to
man.
Richardson.
Fucking dumb.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Why won't they let my guy back off? Like, it don't work no more? Did they change it in the fucking update or something?
First down, it's Richardson.
The fuck, man?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem this momentum, and that might just be the sack they needed.
Yeah, that's dumb, bro. It literally will not let me go to the, did you see that dive? This nigga's behind him and didn't even dive. He like,
And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Top low 18. Warrior 70. Take off.
From the red zone now.
going inside.
And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get more points to end a lopsided first half. Gay with the point after. And the Colts grow their lead yet again. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Got a man. It's Thomas. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Ready? Ready.
Back to throw it. A massive shot towards the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Colts intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Evans now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Ready?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Colts get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Set up. Set up.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Set. Go.
Richardson now. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts tack on 7 more to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. A give to Spears, running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on 4th down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back to the well again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go, set, go.
Another carry for him. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Here we go, here we go. 79 Bronco. 70 range, 70 range. Ready.
Richardson back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
15 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. That's taken on the 7. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Jaguars are going to take over from deep in their own side. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Look at this, the wideout gets in to start this drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
On the set.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set up. Go.
Here's a throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Play action with Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
At the 60, at the 60. 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Take over.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts continue adding on to that lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Evans now to return. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one's complete, right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
He'll throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. He's trying to push the field. It is caught at the 20. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars continuing to fight at least. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
I hope that pussy hurt for the
After that
season.
return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him.
Come 19, come 19. Here we go, here we go. Go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. That's completed right side. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set the knee. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Hurt.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Ready.
First down throw here from Richardson. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go now.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make this stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Thankfully, only one
Fucking
quarter to play now.
terrible
We reach the end
game,
of
man.
three in this lopsided
Like,
affair.
did you just see that
The
tackle?
Colts have possession to
I
start
can't,
the
but
fourth.
like,
This one
it's,
looking pretty well
I just really
decided
can't
already.
believe that this shit is really like this. Still. Like, this shit is terrible, man. Terrible.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Don't make no sense.
They'll throw
Much as we
again.
play Madden, we gotta
Richardson.
deal with bullshit
Completely
like
on the
that.
marker.
Where was his man at, though? He was in man to
And he
man.
takes it
I
in
wasn't
for the
sticking him.
Indianapolis touchdown.
I was the
Colts
blitzer.
running them out of the building.
I swore I was.
So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Set up.
Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Back to pass on first and 10. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Colts take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll be first down, Colts. Trying the right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. 19 Lions. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. This finds Mitchell, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
60
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So the penalty is going to back them up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for third down. Richardson on third. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Right up the gut. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Colts throwing 6 more on the blowout. Gay with the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. We've got a screen to the running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
The give here on 2nd. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a pickup of 8, and that brings up 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Call it a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5.
Let's go now. Check go.
Dropping back to throw. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.